The Book of Asher, Chapter 1. The copy of Asher. What things he spoke to his sons in 125th year of his life. For while he was still in health, he said to them, Hearken, ye children of Asher, to your father, and I will declare to you all that is upright in the sight of Yah. 2 ways have Elohim given to the sons of men, the 2 inclinations, and 2 kinds of actions, and 2 modes of actions, and 2 issues. Therefore all things are by twos, one over against the other. For there are 2 ways of good and evil, and with these are the 2 inclinations, and our breast discriminating them. Therefore, if the soul takes pleasure in the good inclination, all its actions are in righteousness, and if it is in sin, straightway repenteth. For having its thoughts set upon righteousness, and casting away wickedness, it straightway overthroweth the evil, and uprooteth the sin. But if it incline to the evil inclination, all its actions are in wickedness, and it driveth away the good, and cleaveth to the evil, and it is ruled by Beliar, even though it work what is good, he perverteth it to evil. For whenever it beginneth to do good, he forces the issue of the action into evil for him, seeing that the treasure of the inclination is filled with an evil spirit. A person then may with words help the good for the sake of the evil, yet the issue of the action leadeth to mischief. There is a man who showeth no compassion upon him who serveth his turn in evil, and this thing bath 2 aspects, but the whole is evil. And there is a man that loveth him that worketh evil, because he would prefer even to die in evil for his sake. And concerning this it is clear that it bath 2 aspects, but the whole is an evil work. Though indeed he have love, yet he is wicked, who concealeth what is evil for the sake of the good name. But the end of the action tendeth unto evil. Another stealeth, doeth unjustly, plundereth, defraudeth, and widow pitieth the poor. This too bath a 2-fold aspect, but the whole is evil. He who defraudeth his neighbor provoketh Elohim, and sweareth falsely against the Most High, and yet pitieth the poor. Yah who commanded the law, he setteth at naught, and provoketh, and yet he refresheth the poor. He defileth the soul, and maketh gay the body. He killeth many, and pitieth a few. This too bath 2-fold aspect, but the whole is evil. Another committeth adultery and fornication, and abstaineth from meats, and when he fasteth, he doeth evil, and by the power of his wealth overwhelm many. And notwithstanding his excessive wickedness, he doeth the commandments. This too hath a 2-fold aspect, but the whole is evil. Such men are hairs clean, like those that divide the hoof, but in very deed are unclean. For Elohim in the tables of the commandments hath thus declared, But do not ye, my children, wear 2 faces like unto them, of goodness and of wickedness, but cleave unto goodness only. For Elohim hath his habitation therein, and men desire it. But from wickedness flee away, destroying the evil inclination by your own good works. For they that are double-faced serve not Elohim, but their own lust, so that they may please Beliar, and men like unto themselves. For good men, even they that are single-faced, though they be thought by them that are double-faced to sin, are just before Elohim. For many in killing the wicked to do 2 works, of good and evil. But the whole is good, because he hath uprooted and destroyed that which is evil. One man hateth the merciful and unjust man, and the man who committeth adultery and fasteth. This too have a 2-fold aspect, but the whole work is good, because he followeth Yah's example, in that he accepteth not seeming good as the genuine good. Another desireth not to see good day with them that not, lest be defiled his body and pollute his soul. This too is double-faced, but the whole is good. For such men are like to stags and to hinds, because in the matter of wild animals they seem to be unclean, but they are altogether clean, because they walk in the zeal of Yahuwah and abstain from what Elohim has hated and forbidden by his commandments, warding off the evil from the good. Ye see, my children, how that there are two in all things, come one against the other, and the one is hidden by the other. In wealth is hidden covetousness, in conviviality drunkenness, in laughter grief, in wedlock prolificacy. Death succeeded to life, dishonor to glory, night to day, and darkness to light. And all things are under the day, just things under life, unjust things under death. Wherefore also eternal life awaiteth death. Nor may it be said that truth is a lie, nor right wrong. For all truth is under the light, even as all things are under Elohim. All these things, therefore, I prove in my life, and I wander not from the truth of Yah, and I searched out the commandments of the Most High, walking according to all my strength with singleness of face unto that which is good. Take heed, therefore, ye, my children, to the commandments of Yah, following the truth with singleness of face. For they that are double-faced are guilty of a twofold sin, for they both do the evil thing, and they have pleasure in them that do it, following the example of the spirits of deceit, and striving against mankind. Do ye therefore, my children, keep the law of Yah, and give not heed unto evil as unto good, but look unto the thing that is really good, and keep it in all commandments of Yah, having your conversations therein, and resting therein. For the latter ends of men do show their righteousness or unrighteousness, when they meet the angels of Yah and of Satan. For when the souls depart troubled, it is tormented by evil spirits, which also is served in lust and evil works. But if he is peaceful with joy, he meeteth the angel of peace, and he leadeth him to eternal life. Become not, my children, as Sodom, which sinned against the angels of Yah, and perish forever. For I know that ye shall sin and be delivered into the hands of your enemies, and your land shall be made desolate, and your holy places destroyed, and ye shall be scattered unto the four corners of the earth. And ye shall be set at naught in disbursement, vanishing away as water, until the Most High shall visit the earth, coming himself as man, with men eating and drinking, and breaking head of the dragon in the water. He shall save Israel and all the Gentiles, Elohim speaking in person of man. Therefore do ye also, my children, tell these things to your children, that they disobey him not. For I have known that ye shall assuredly be disobedient, and assuredly act ungodly, not giving heed to the law of Elohim, but to the commandments of men, being corrupt through wickedness. And therefore shall ye be scattered as Gad and Dan, my brethren, and ye shall not you shall not know your lands, tribe, and tongue. But Yah will gather you together in faith, through his tender mercy, and for the sake of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And when he had said these things unto them, he commanded them, saying, Bury me in Hebron. And he fell asleep and died at a good old age. And his sons did as he commanded them, and they carried him to Hebron, and they buried him with his fathers.